Good morning, students, and welcome to Sarosh Digital Learning. Children, in the previous session, we have studied about the circulatory system. So let us see the diagram on page number 112. Take out page number 112. That is a diagram of circulatory system. Yes. Can you see this, children? This is heart. This is heart. You all must be knowing. This is heart. Can you see this? Blue lines are there and red lines are there. Can you see this? Yes. So the red color tubes are known as arteries. They are known as arteries. What is their function? Their function is to carry pure blood from the heart to the rest of our body. The red color tube is known as arteries and their function is to carry pure blood from the heart to the different parts of our body. Now see this blue color tubes. This blue color tubes is known as veins. They are known as veins. And what they do, they carry back the deoxygenated blood to the heart from the parts of our body. The veins, they carry deoxygenated blood back to the heart. So this is our circulatory system. I hope you understood this, the circulatory system. Now let us see the nervous system. The functions of respiratory, circulatory and digestive systems are vital for the body. So children, what is vital? Means they are very important. Respiratory is important, circulatory is important and digestive system. All these three are very important for the body. They have to be carried out ceaselessly. Ceaselessly means without stopping. They shouldn't stop. It should be carried out ceaselessly without stopping. But there are some tasks that we carry out only when we like. These functions they go on ceaselessly without stopping, but there are some functions that we carry out whenever we like. For example, speaking. When we think that we should speak, we open our mouth, we speak. Then we run, we studying, playing, etc. These are all the things that we do when we like. So you have learnt that coordination means paying attention to all the different functions and ensuring that they all occur at the right time and in the right manner. Now, maintaining this coordination is the function of the brain. Now, when we are doing all this, children, all that we like to do, who is coordinating all this? The brain. Maintaining this coordination, the coordination is maintained by the brain and the functions are carried out. So, there is a network that connects the brain. There is a network that connects the brain with all the different parts of the body. This is a network of nerves that carry message to and fro. The nerves carry message to the brain and the brain brings about all the functions that we like to do. Then, the brain and the network of nerves are together called the nervous system. The brain, see, here is the diagram of nervous system, children. The nervous system is there, diagram of nervous system. This is brain and these are the nerves. And there is a, see, tube like here. This is known as spinal cord that is connected to the brain. The spinal cord is connected to the brain. So the brain and the network of nerves, the brain and the network, this is all the network of nerves. These are called nerves, are together called the nervous system. So together, all this together, we call them nervous system. The nervous system functions to coordinate all our bodily functions. They coordinate together and we carry out all our bodily functions. So this is known as nervous system, children. The brain, this is the brain, and see this tube, this is known as spinal cord. It is a part of a brain, and then can you see all this? These are the nerves. Together we call them the nervous system, and they coordinate together to complete all the functions that is required. Now as there is digestive system, as there is circulatory system, as there is respiratory systems, the nervous system, we have certain other systems also in our body. Let us see what they are. Other systems in the body. We have learned something about the respiratory system, the digestive system, the circulatory systems, and the system that coordinate the functions of all the systems. Now the nervous system. That system is known as the nervous system. Besides these, there are several other systems in our body. Besides the respiratory system, the digestive system, the circulatory system, and the nervous system, there are several other systems in our body. For example, the skeletal system. You must have seen this, children, the skeleton. There is skeleton in our body that is known as skeletal system. That is a framework of bones. Skeletal system is a framework of bone which support and give shape to our body. That system gives shape to our body. And it also protects the important organs inside it. The skeletal system, they protect important internal organs inside it. The excretory system expels the waste substance that are formed in the body. Expels means they throw out the unwanted, the waste substance. After all digestion and all, the whatever is left, the waste substance, that is thrown out of the body. That we have seen in the digestive system. The working of all the system is extremely complex, but it is important to have information about them. The working of all this system is very complicated, but we should have the information about all of them. So, apart from the four systems that we have learned, that is skeletal system also and excretory system also in our body. So now let us see. If the function of any of our system is disturbed, it affects all the other system in our body too. If any of this function, if it is disturbed, or if when you fall sick, at that time it is disturbed. So what happens? It affects the other systems also of our body. Now, what we have learnt in this lesson? What we have learnt in this lesson, we'll just do a review. A group of organs that together carry out some function of the body is called a system. Group of organs that carry out different functions in our body, it is known as a system. The nose, the trachea, lungs, and the diaphragm are organs that form the respiratory system. This we have seen in the diagram when we were doing the respiratory system. Then the mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum and anus, and certain glands outside the alimentary canal are the organs of the digestive system. This is also we have seen in the digestive system diagram, we have seen this. Other systems like the circulatory system, the skeletal system, the excretory system also take care of other important functions of our body. The nervous system coordinates all the functions of the body. The most important part of our body is our heart and the brain. So the brain, it coordinates the nervous system, it coordinates all the functions of the body. It carries out all the functions of our body. For us to lead a healthy life, all our systems must function smoothly. So, for us to lead a healthy life, what we have to do? All our systems must function smoothly. We have to take care that all our systems are functioning smoothly. Then and then only we can stay healthy. For this, you all know, we have to eat healthy food, exercise and sleep. These three things are important in your life. Healthy food, exercise and sound sleep you should get. Then you can ensure that your body is keeping fit. So this will be the end of the lesson, children, our internal organs. I hope you understood all the systems that are there in our body. So thank you and have a very nice day. God bless you.